Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another week of Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed. Listen, Tim ain't here yet, so we're going to have to find some energy until he get here because y'all know how Tim do. But until then, we're going to make it do what it do. So let's hit this theme music and get into it. Oh, man.
She was hot too.
I was hot. I felt good
She
when I
was
came
hot.
in. We got to go again. Take two on the intro. No, it's all good. It's all good. We here, y'all. Y'all can get the same energy this time. We here on take two of starting the show. No, but Tim's not here yet, y'all. So we're gonna have to try to keep the energy up until he gets here. But let's cue that theme music and get started. Welcome to episode 274 of Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
Oh, I start. I'm the Eric J.
Only known as.
The Eric J.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew, the real life Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And that's your boy K Harris, the gentleman,
The gentleman.
the everyday gentleman.
24/7.
But better known as K Diddy.
Take that. All right. Before we even get into everything, I want to remind y'all again, make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube. Make sure you have that noti bell notifications on.
Mm-hmm.
I can already see Dwayne's here in the chat already with us.
Hey, what up,
Dwayne?
bro?
Yo, Vikings.
Kings of the North.
Yo, Vikings. Woo, boy. We're going to get to them, but woo, boy, what a game. But yeah, make sure y'all subscribe. Get that noti bell on so y'all can join the show live when we record every Tuesday around 6:30 p.m. Central Time. We be on that CPT. All right. Let's say 6:45.
Come on.
Let's
now.
split the difference. We're gonna split the difference and say 6:45 ish. But point is, have that bell on. You'll know when we live. It's gonna be between 6:30 and 7.
Sometime between 6 o'clock and 8:15.
8:15 is late now.
Yeah,
That's late. Like 7 o'clock.
Has it not happened before?
I mean, maybe once or twice. I can't recall every single time we've done this. It's been a lot of episodes here. Anyways,
What'd you say?
274. Yeah, exactly. I'm supposed to remember all that. Anywho, make sure I subscribe. If you have not already, drop a review on your favorite podcasting platform as well. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever you listen on, drop those reviews 5 stars or better. We need all of those. And make sure you tell a friend about us because we don't grow without y'all. And one more shameless plug. It's the holiday season. Go ahead and give somebody with some Tech File merch. You can find that link in our link tree.
Mm-hmm. Do it. You're a great stocking stuffer.
What he said.
It won't get here before Christmas, but it's the thought that counts.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, until then, you just let them, give them a little note that say, listen to Tech File, your gear's on the way or something like that. I don't know. Be creative. Sport fact of the week.
So December 21st, 1891.
Dang.
The first game of basketball based on rules created by James Naismith was played by 18 students in Springfield, Massachusetts.
I know that game sucked.
Oh, yeah, it was probably like 9-3.
They was dribbling like Stanley in the office.
I don't even think they dribbled.
Oh, yeah, probably not yet.
I don't think dribbling started.
With peach baskets.
Mm-hmm. Then you had to get the ball out the basket.
Because they wasn't cut out the bottom.
He didn't even want to score. Like, man, I'm good, bro. I ain't going back in there and get the ball. Man.
You got to climb up. It's your turn to go get the ball. Oh, that's what's up. Basketball's birthday. Okay.
So I can't do math. 1891 to 2022.
Yeah, I know you ain't asking me this right now. I just woke up from a nap about an hour ago. My brain is still trying to function.
A spry 131 years.
Hmm.
Basketball, you look good for your age.
You look good.
I mean, after the 80s and the 70s, you came a long way, basketball. And I'm talking about the 1900s, 70s, and 80s. You done came a long way.
A rough first century.
Woo. The game that needs an A. Candace, you do your homework.
Yeah. I can't come up with a lot quick enough. Of course not. I did not do my homework.
Okay. we still have a little piggy bank of some ideas we can do here. Eric, I'll let you pick because you were on time today, so it's dealer's choice this week. And while you're deciding, let me just tell those who are not familiar with the game that needs a name. It is a rapid fire game where we pick a subject, a topic, and we try to name things related to said topic within a quick 5-second window. Last person standing wins the game.
There you
I don't know why I want to say remains in there too, but y'all get what I'm saying.
How you not entertained?
What you got?
Cartoon shows.
Yeah,
Ooh,
we can do that
Okay,
all time.
I guess it just says cartoon shows in here.
Oh, we'll bet. Let's
I'm
go.
guessing I put that in there.
You did.
Probably. Shout out to the mayor.
The mayor, shout out, brother.
Okay, so we going Eric, me, then Kenny
What's
going
your
around.
topic? So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
In that case, I'm gonna try to name all of my husband's favorite cartoons first, in his honor. So if I lose this, I am so sorry.
don't come on.
We're gonna start with Family Guy,
Boondocks.
Rugrats.
American Dad,
The Simpsons.
Doug.
Futurama,
Recess.
Ooh,
The Fairly Odd Parents.
Rick and Morty.
Rugrats.
He
I
said that.
Shit. The Weekenders.
SpongeBob.
Pokemon.
Ooh. Catch them all.
I'm out. I literally went through what I know he watched regularly, and I was like, oh shoot.
I went straight childhood. Next up was Jackie Chan Adventures.
See,
I used to crack. I used to crack.
And I didn't remember what y'all was saying earlier, so like y'all probably got all the good retro shows already. So I was like, it's cool. Dang it!
I had plenty retros
Hey
in the
Arnold,
bag. I was
Hey
ready.
Arnold, Angry Beavers. I should just went.
Ren and
Nickelodeon.
Stimpy.
I
was
hated
ready.
Ren and Stimpy.
That was my.
I did
What?
not like
That
that
was my-
show.
It was so inappropriate. That's why I
I
loved
think
it.
Rocco's Modern Life was
Yeah,
also
that was-
very inappropriate.
That was dope though.
You like that one too?
Mhm.
Ah,
Anything inappropriate, I like.
Of course.
Johnny Bravo. Is that a cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, now they're coming.
Mm.
I am so sorry, Mister. Mr. Davis. I apologize. All right. This week is a holiday episode. So instead of us running the show like we normally do, where I am running point, we can go popcorn style, picking different subjects on our rundown and talking about it from there. So until Tim gets here, we're going to go in Eck order. So it's going to be Eric, then myself, then Ken picking topics, going around robin format like that. So let's cue up our background music and let's get into the topic. I see Black Boy Joy.
It pains me to start here, but NFL.
Hey, good job.
All right. I do want to shout out Victoria's Secrets, who won our pick 'em pool this past week. Shout out to you, sir.
Shout out.
This week here, we are going to be making our pick 'em picks live on the show. So if you are also in our pick 'em pool, go ahead and pull up that ESPN app.
There's a link.
Head over to
I
the
thought you put that dance pop on. I was like, oh,
Pigskin Pick'em and make your picks alongside with us. We're also going to recap some things from week 15 as they come up during the discussion. So starting off with Thursday night football.
Like, before we do week 15, the Packers and whoever they play,
Rams.
they had the largest margin of victory, and it was 12 points.
It was a crazy week in NFL. A crazy week. Listen, the Cowboys lost in overtime on a pick six.
And that was the worst loss of the weekend.
The Raiders and Patriots, that
That
lateral.
was the worst loss.
that was disgusting.
When Jacoby Myers did that last, I was like, who are you throwing it to?
That was disgusting.
But there were so many components of that play where it's just like,
The thing that it was tied.
mm-hmm.
Like you didn't even have to do all of that. Like just go into overtime.
And the thing is, they had 3 seconds left.
Yep.
If you're not going to try to score, just nail the ball.
Exactly.
Like, why are you running a draw? Like, that's
Go to
the
overtime.
worst of all worlds. And then dude breaks it, and he's like, oh, I got a chance to score, so I'm going to try to keep the ball alive. And then nobody else knows that's what he's doing. So
They're like, what the hell is
It
going on?
was just the quarterback
Right.
back there. Like
Jacoby Myers just freaked out.
Matt Ryan, the blow a lead goat.
Yeah.
Now
Actually, I stand corrected. That's
That
the
was
worst.
that was
disgusting.
disgusting. I saw that was very disgusting.
the Vikings were down with a 33-0 at halftime.
Mhm.
What was crazy is I saw Dwayne on Facebook talking about the game, and I was like, yo, I just tuned in. Like, what is going on right now? I was like, well, y'all more of a second half team anyway, so like it might perk up. The score kept going up and up and up, and I said, I'm not about to continue watching this. I'm going to turn on Unsolved Mysteries. I came back and saw the Vikings won. I was like, all this, like, we were on the North. And I was like, wait, what? How? How did y'all score 39 points in a half? And how did the Colts only score 3 more?
Like, I've seen people killing Just Saturday for it, which I'm sure, like, full disclosure, I don't have NFL Network, so I didn't see any of those games on Saturday. But, like, yes, I imagine bad coaching was part of it, but, like, bad coaching is the only reason why you blow a 33-point lead at halftime. Like, that's definitely on the players.
Yeah.
That's tough. And they lost Jonathan Taylor for the season, too, in that game.
Yeah.
So, like, it's... Yeah.
I mean, it's a lost season, and it has been for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, going to the season with Matt Ryan as your quarterback at age 30, whatever. Like,
Speaking of old quarterbacks,
I was just caping for this guy a few weeks ago for no reason. Got me out here looking foolish.
I said the coaching was pretty bad, though. I'm sure.
He was out there. I just shit. I'm new. What the fuck? I was just on ESPN. What can you expect out of me? Goddammit, I'm playing bad. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing out here. Where's Peyton? I can't do shit without Peyton Manning out here. Jesus Christ.
like, was his coaching bad when he built a 33-point lead? Like, again, like it's a
It
whole
was
everybody.
Defense, yeah,
Right,
defense, especially defense stuff kicking in.
My man was looking stressed. I was just watching him. I was like, yo, my man, his hair coming out. He like, no, I'm finna get fired. All right.
And I just took it on the intern basis. Like, this ain't supposed to be my full-time gig. Yeah, that was rough. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I noticed that last week. Like, who was talking?
Okay,
Thought
copyright.
Camille has Siri in the background.
I'm putting subliminal messages in the
Exactly.
background on the beats. Listen, that's fine. I should do like the old AOL when you should download music illegally back on the old days, and you'd be like,
AOL music.
We should destroy our computers.
Right.
No?
Yeah.
The
Trying to
Kazaa
download
special.
some shit. Give our whole computer a disease, bro. Jesus
waiting
Christ.
4 hours for
For one
one
song,
song
and
to
shit.
download. How much to be? Make sure it's the right song. Real quick, because this is we get a little bit more leeway on holiday episodes. But I remember my cousin was like, "Yo," came to the crib and said, "You need to go download Some Cut right now." And I said, "Some Cut, go. It's cold. Listen to it. Like, go download." And because of how long the songs take to download, and I would keep playing the beginning, all I can hear was the.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What is this? You got me listening to."
Wow.
No, trust me, wait till the beat come in. And I was
Yeah,
like,
that's a call.
I had to wait a couple hours, but when I finally heard it,
To this day.
That was my ringtone.
the polyphonic where it was just like, guess what song
No,
this
like-
is? And you
No,
get-
like when you first like had actual songs as your ringtones, like that was.
What was that was your first song?
Uh-huh.
My first song was it's guess what they Hey Marie. No, but don't judge me, goddammit. But that's my first. That's my first.
I just
ringtone.
imagining church clothes and the Philly fro with.
Hey, I used to like, call me, bro, cause just so I hear that shit. Like, this is my shit. It's just what they. Then it was the girls for like 2 minutes.
man, he was, your ringtone was about sassy. Everybody was like, who is this?
Damn, I had a sassy
You had a
ringtone.
sassy
Alright,
ringtone.
God
Whose
damn.
girl's phone is
Right.
going off right now?
I'm looking around like, oh shit. Who phone is that? It's in my pocket and shit.
Hey, girl, pick up your damn phone.
Call me after 9, nigga. Where my minutes free? You fucking me up.
Man, I hate them polyphonic when it was like, guess what song this is? And you hear like the beep, 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 beep. People, I think that sound like,
What is
no, this is a real good one, y'all. Y'all really gonna know what song this is.
Oh, they're just trying to shit. Remember ringback tone?
Yes, I never had ringbacks, but I
I remember I used to hate calling Verizon people. They was the ones that had it the most. Like, don't nobody want to hear this shit. Pick up the phone and don't pick up, goddamn it.
Okay, one last retro question for the moment, at least. Because we were kind of, I guess, the last generation that would have done this. Did y'all do the voicemail where you
I
had
was
the
just-
song playing?
I was
in the
just gonna say
background?
that, yo. Hell yeah. You
I
ain't did it? I did that.
I
Too.
had my own landline in high school, and I think I used like the Tipsy beat. And I was like, you heard it come in. I'm like, hey, I'm not home right now. I'm not home right now. Please leave a message.
Oh shit! Then you let the beat cook for a little bit at the end. And shit.
Exactly. You gotta let it marinate.
You gotta
on
let
the way
that shit breathe.
on the way to the beat. You gotta hear Hear the song Marinate. Hear it marinate.
We was so trash.
So have y'all been paying attention to the Master P, Romeo?
Yes.
I'll see a
All
little
that.
bit of it.
Okay, so somebody posted, they were talking about that, like, Versus Amiz hit a little bit different now.
Oh,
He's
shit.
like,
I know that
18
bar
nigga
was
making more than your dad.
Like, he really was.
Damn.
Like, Bow had some heat, and he was like, y'all know the truth.
Although he was getting robbed by JD too. So.
Yeah, he was still richer than Master P, apparently.
Yeah.
That's like when Jay
And I
said
think
the,
JD wrote that song, so
yeah.
it's layers to this.
Oh,
See, I'm gonna figure out how to do this and change it out to listen to Tech 5. Okay, anyway.
Also, Fresh as Amiz, still goes.
That's a bop.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't care what nobody
yeah,
said.
that's
When
a
that
slut.
came out, that Bow got him one.
Mhm.
Precious,
that's a
I mean.
slut.
All right, let's make our week 16 predictions for the NFL here.
His girl was weak though.
He also had a hit with that one with T-Pain on the chorus when Sierra left him. What was the name of it? Out of My System.
Oh, remember T-Pain couldn't miss, bro.
No, he couldn't.
That man, he was that dude for a good 3 years strong.
Yeah, like if it wasn't at the rave, I would have did T-Pain Fest. Just,
Oh yeah, just yeah.
but I can't.
Oh, son, I went into the grocery store yesterday. These young niggas was like, "Oh, came with to like, oh, what up, T-Pain?" I looked at this nigga like, "Nigga, you don't get your motherfucking ass away from me with that bullshit." Then I looked like, I guess I do like that nigga. Goddamn it. It took me to now to realize, well, yeah, I do like T-Pain. Goddamn. All right.
I think y'all all did. Both of y'all did the Lenza app.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
be plug, but
Uh-huh.
like, were some of y'all pictures look like celebrities at all?
I
I
don't know,
had
I
a
gotta
couple
go
that
back
looked
and through
like
'em.
Drew Holiday. I had one that looked like Future.
I
I'm
gotta see
like-
Future. So I gotta look through them. I don't know.
No, I had something that made me look like I was in an anime, and I was like, this is kind of cold. Like, I always wanted to see myself as the cartoon character, because in my head, everything's animated.
Oh, see.
Like, it's like,
We are all off topic today.
Hey, it's
So like,
holiday.
I saw that some people like don't have an internal monologue.
I have seen that, and that's weird to me.
I'm like, how do you think? Like, if you're not talking in your head, like, how
Like, what
do
happened
how
in
do
your
the
head
thoughts
then?
formulate?
That's scary. That I just thought about that scares me. Like just
the
had
silence.
silence. That's terrifying. What that they fucking serial killers or something, bro? Yeah, that literally terrified me. I was like, what?
No inner
Like
monologue.
just what? Oh, bro, I go nuts. I help keep myself sane.
by talking to myself.
I'm funny as hell. Myself, nigga, we be rolling it. I'll be having a time, nigga. Just me and my thoughts, goddamn it. Me and my monologue, nigga.
Me and my monologue.
We be having a time, nigga. Oh, that's a funny motherfucker, boy.
This look like Derek Luke.
Okay, you like a superhero on that one. That's a Marvel picture right
Yeah.
there.
Anyway, sorry.
Actually, let's use that picture and name the episode. What was it? Me and my monologue.
Me and my monologue.
All right, now Thursday night football, Jags and Jets. Who y'all got? The Jets are going to be without Mike White. It's going to be Zach Wilson playing quarterback
That played last week, right?
because they didn't clear Mike last
Oh
week.
yeah, he looked rough.
I'm gonna go with the Jags.
Yeah, I'm going Jags too.
Yes.
God damn it.
Oh my goodness, the Bears can't catch a break. Y'all had the Eagles last
Jesus
week. Y'all got
Christ.
Buffalo this week.
It don't matter. We just come on draft picks.
I was gonna say just like Dooch's favorite rapper, y'all coming for that number one.
Hey, we
spot?
gotta get that number one, baby.
I
Let's
legit
go.
think of Duke every time I hear or see Ludacris' face now. When I hear him,
Hey, he coming here with Janet Jackson, bro. I was gonna go. I thought about this. That's funny though. Everybody think about Luke. I was like, what's that nigga do? Hate this nigga, bro. What did he do to make this nigga so mad?
then I hear he raps too. Someone actually had a Twitter video and they was like, y'all want to hear for Ludacris run? And it was just edits of all Ludacris hits.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, he got some.
He got straight five.
He had a run. Luda had a run for real. And if I hear what's your fantasy and you don't play the third verse, we ain't cool. I just want to throw that out there. We
Oh,
ain't cool if I don't hear verse 3.
Oh, it's triggering.
Oh.
Oh, isn't that the one that your mom?
Mhm.
Yeah. Anywho,
Nah.
Saints and Browns.
Huh?
Saints and Browns. Because I know we all picking the Bills
Oh.
over the Bears, right?
Goddamn, I can't even talk about the Bears.
No, go
Hey,
ahead.
shout out to Justin Fields though, man. He been balling out. Even though like we lost against the Eagles, but we actually played very well. Our offensive line was rocky, but we got our rookie starting and we got some switches in the O-line. Fields did get sacked 6 times too, so that's see, we gotta stop him from getting hit so much. But yeah, shout out to Justin Fields, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, honestly, playing well and losing is probably your best.
Yeah, exactly.
The best outcome.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, I haven't been, even though we've been taking L's, like I've been totally fine with it. We've been fighting, and we look good. I'm happy about our future, and that's what makes me even more excited. Like, okay, cool. I knew this was gonna happen. Like Justin Fields starting to get in his bag. He's starting to get more comfortable and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm excited, man. We're trying to get this number 1 spot, like they said. We're trying to get this draft pick popping.
Get that Luda.
Yeah, you know. But yeah, man, I'm excited. Shout out to my Bears, man. Shout out to Justin Fields. It feels good to actually have a quarterback and he actually be black.
Eric was trying to be so discreet. Eventually, he's like, "Hey." But no, I agree with you about the Bears. Like we said before, Justin Fields looks like he's gonna be somebody special. Y'all just got to get there. Y'all gonna have a lot of cap space next summer too. So
that's what I'm excited about. Yeah. Put some weapons around. Oh my, I'm excited, bro. Build a team around this guy.
Who knows? The NFC North might be pretty good next year.
Yeah. Twitter pissed me off. They put a motherfucking they put Justin Fields in a Packer jersey. I saw that shit talking about because you know he's supposedly the best quarterback in the North or whatever. So yeah,
who's supposedly the best quarterback?
That's what they're talking about. They was like, oh, Packers wish they had a quarterback like Justin Fields. You know, Bear fans get about the movie.
Oh boy. All right. Well,
who would you consider had the best season at quarterback in NFC North? It's like obviously the Vikings are the best team, but I don't know if Kirk Cousins
been throwing 400, 450 yards.
He haven't thrown stupid yards. He always do that though.
But that's the thing with Kirk Cousins, like
right? Yeah, like
he'll give you like 3 to 4.
Plus, like you got Justin Jefferson, like going for a bunch of yards.
Yeah,
he's really close to the record, right?
I don't know.
Jefferson.
I want to say he's like a game away.
Close, yeah. No, I think it's weird to say because it's like if you're looking at just this season, I can see someone arguing like Justin Fields had a better season than what Aaron Rodgers has had. And watching every Aaron Rodgers game, it's just kind of like, dude, you are missing a lot of what you're supposed to be hitting.
Still, I mean, he's getting older all the time.
But I would still want to have Aaron Rodgers right now rather than Justin Fields.
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
But
definitely wouldn't argue that.
And Jeff Goff, he just good for you, Detroit. I said good for you, Detroit.
He was throwing that one last week.
They got a top offense.
As soon as I was like, I'm off these dudes, then they start winning. Like I was picking religiously every week. Like, you know what? I like them in Hard Knocks. The team got a good team. They got good vibes.
Just took them a little bit to throw together. All right, let's keep it moving. Saints and Browns.
Saints. Yeah, definitely going Saints.
Yeah, same.
Oh, Saints.
They really do. Texans and Titans.
Texans. No, I'm going Titans. I'm
going Titans.
I'm looking at it and saying Titans.
I was like, shit. I'm used to always picking Lovey, but it has not been working this year.
They're another team that's over the last couple of weeks. Like they're playing hard.
Yeah, but it's just like they just can't finish.
They lose. Then they're gonna lose again against Titans.
Yeah.
Seahawks and Chiefs. Oh, that's not even fair.
Yeah, exactly.
Chiefs. Giants and Vikings.
I had Giants.
Now, I think for the Packers' playoff chances,
they need the Vikings to win.
They need the Vikings to win?
I would imagine so, because like Vikings already got the division locked up. So like,
well, the Giants are above Washington now, so I know we need Washington to lose for sure.
I mean, I think it helps if both.
But it helps, yeah, definitely. Well, I'm going Minnesota. Woo, Vikings!
Dwayne, if they win, if they lose, you're dead to me.
All right, Bengals and Patriots.
Bengals.
Same.
The Patriots, I can't get over this.
I can't believe y'all.
First of all, Mac Jones stinks. Like, bring back Zappy. But also, like, I know you're a quarterback, not what you get paid to do, but you are also a grown ass man as a professional athlete. Like, the attempt on a tackle could have been better than that.
He got stiff armed immediately.
Like, he looked like a child.
He got pushed into the ground.
He just didn't know what they was doing.
Dwayne, I'm okay with a loss this week. No, buddy.
Nah, I'm okay with it. That's funny. It's like Mac. I don't think he knows who he is as a quarterback. That's all, because it seems like sometimes he comes in and be like, okay, he wants to sling it. The other times he wants to be more like a game manager. I don't know. I think he just has an identity prices
So
right now.
what's interesting about that? I've been watching the in-season Hard Knocks following the
You have to.
Cardinals. Okay, and it was interesting when they were game planning against the Patriots because they were like, you can't game plan against the Patriots because this is a team that doesn't have a real identity.
Yeah.
This is a team that alters their identity week to week
Mhm.
to game plan and take away whatever team they're playing against their strength.
Mhm.
Like, so the Patriots look different every week. It's like,
That's
throw out
nuts.
all this stuff here because they're not going to do this against us. And I was like,
That's nuts.
wow. And they were like, that's just Belichick. Like, he is just keeping this team kind of going right now, even though the talent's kind of
Mhm.
whatever it is. But when they worded it that way, I was like, that's interesting that opposing teams are looking at the Patriots and being like, they're going to try to take away what we do well.
Mhm.
So DeAndre Hopkins, be ready. And they definitely took it away. So they did their thing with that one. What's up, Tim?
What up, G?
Lions and Panthers.
I'm going
This
Lions.
spiffy motherfucker.
What up?
Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. I think I got my phone. Can y'all hear me? Oh, y'all can. Hello.
We heard you the moment you
Right,
started
we heard you
coming
in the
on.
hallway.
Right.
No.
Lies.
Because Tim monkey is.
Lions and
That's right.
Panthers. I was like, why you mean Lions?
Lions.
Lions.
Ooh, I wish the Panthers could do it, but I don't got no faith in them like that. So I'm gonna go Lions.
I got the offense is good, bro. I give them their props. They starting to look good. I'm thinking of them defense, but the offense is pretty good.
Panthers have a lot of nothing right now. Falcons and Ravens. Who y'all got?
I'm going Ravens.
Is Lamar back?
No, I don't
I'm
know.
not sure.
And I think Huntley just got back. He just got cleared to play on Sunday.
I'm still gonna go with Falcons. I'm thinking if it's defense and special teams against defense and special teams, and both offenses are a wash without, like, they don't have Lamar and it's a wash, then I'm gonna still go with Baltimore here.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
the
I want
Ravens
Baltimore,
running attack is still really good. It came Dobbins
is
came back
back.
and started motherfucking looking nice.
Yeah, Lamar still hasn't practiced.
Okay, I'm still going with the Ravens though.
Yeah, I am too.
Washington Commanders, San Francisco 49ers.
49ers.
Hello.
Also going 49ers. Need the 49ers to come through on Saturday.
Yeah, I got San Francisco.
There's a lot of Saturday games.
What's Christmas?
Scrimmage.
I know, I'm just saying. I didn't realize it was this many games on Saturday and only 2 on Christmas, but that's cool. All right. Eagles and Cowboys. Jalen Hurts might not be playing. It might be a Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, the big Minshew.
Strong possibility at this point that's going to be Minshew.
There was some hating ass. Maybe it was Chris Sims. Somebody who was like, I think the Eagles will be doing this even if they had Gardner Minshew. Like Jalen Hurts isn't driving their success or some shit like
Let's
that.
not be crazy
Oh,
now.
no. Fuck
We're
that.
not even gonna go down that alley.
Fuck that. Where say fuck 'em?
I'm pretty sure it was Chris Sims.
Fuck 'em.
The Cowboys should win this game,
Yeah.
But they've been looking.
No, I got Philly.
but they they have absolutely been shaky.
It's shaky.
They've been cowboying.
They barely win
Christmas
against.
came early for him.
Look, they barely won against Houston.
Mhm.
They're like, oh. They didn't get smoked by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like the AFC South giving them some issues. And, I'm cool with
Smokes
that.
might be
Yeah,
over.
I think Smokes.
They
Hey,
lost.
listen,
They lost in overtime.
Listen, they gave up. They was up 17. Jacksonville came in, did all of that. Most of that damage came in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but that's still not getting smoked.
Nah, you got smoked, bro. Like all these teams that gave up 17 points leads, 35-point leads, 20-point leads, your defense is giving up touchdown after touchdown
admit
after
that they did
touchdown.
get smoked. You
Right.
can't say they lost.
No,
It was a bad loss.
And that's it.
If that's your opinion, let it be. Don't try to correct mine.
But you changing the definition
I'm
of
not
smoke.
changing the definition. No, it's mine.
That's not how.
That's you changing the
No.
definition.
As
You
a
know what? Go ahead.
this is the problem with America as a whole right now.
Oh,
Mhm.
shit.
Because people ignore fact, like what is known as fact, and this is not
Mhm.
trying to be like, but like just looking at the whole where it's like, this is true. So I'm like, no, it ain't, because I think this. So it's like, that's not how this works here. Shout out to Abbott Elementary, by the way, as well, in the egg drop episode. Science,
I
y'all.
love that episode. That was
Science, failure, things are facts. We gotta agree with facts are facts. All right, Raiders and Steelers.
Steelers.
I don't know, bro. No, because
They both stink.
I'm gonna go with.
Who's starting?
This is a coin toss for me, right?
bro, because the Raiders shouldn't have won us. That was probably one of the funniest damn endings to a game I've ever seen. That shit was just flat out. Okay, for those who have not,
We already talked about it.
Oh damn!
You ain't got to
I
back
thought
it
that shit
up.
was hilarious, but anywho,
Yes, Sly Science.
loved it.
Breaking Bad. Science, bitch.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders. They got a better offense.
Yeah. Packers and Dolphins on Christmas
Yeah, I got GB.
in
Is
Miami.
that during the?
No, it's at 12. It's before the Bucks game.
They did that shit before. I don't want to have to.
On Monday. It was like that last
Yeah,
night.
I mean, like I think the last time the Packers played on Christmas, it was. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I know I almost had to fight my uncle because he wanted to turn the Bucks game off last year. So it wasn't the Packers, but it was he was
Some
trying
football game, something
to
else.
change to a football game. I'm like, bro, it's like 2 minutes left in this game, and this is like a 2-possession game. Like we are not changing the channel. Anyway,
The Packers played their best game of the season, as in like all three phases against the Rams. So it's like, oh, encouraging to see. But it's also like the Rams are a dumpster fire right now. So like, yes, y'all should have won that game.
worst title defense: the Rams or the Warriors?
The Rams. Everything fell apart.
the whole team fell apart.
They sold it all for 1 year. They got their championship.
They got what they paid for them.
And then everything else has just fallen, like injuries
Sold to the
and
devil.
yeah, everything else just fell apart.
I don't know. Stephen will be off like maybe more.
Yeah, they got a little bit more time though. They can still rewrite their story. I'm gonna go with the Packers. We know if they lose, their playoff chances are pretty much donezo. They gotta win out.
I've been a while in my mind, toxic Packer fan. We can do it.
I mean, they could.
We could, because I mean, I seen it was like Washington and the Giants had to lose 3 out of Washington or the Giants had to lose 3 out of 4. Seattle had to lose 2 out of 4, and we had to win out. And that was before this past weekend. So Seattle lost 1 of 2, and the Commanders lost 1 of 3. I mean, not Commanders. The Giants lost 1 of 3. If the Seattle,
What are you looking at?
what's up?
Sorry. The NFL is close to a deal with YouTube for the Sunday ticket package.
Oh,
They're gonna be big.
I wonder if that would also include Red Zone, or if it's just the Sunday ticket.
I'm trying to read
Package
through it real
itself.
quick. But y'all keep.
Hecky.
But we really only need Seattle to lose 1 more.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, now we got to root for the Giants to lose.
In Washington.
No, Washington could lose 2 out of 3. But we only need 1 of those 2 to lose 3 out of 4.
Well, Washington's below the Giants right now, so it's like if Washington keeps losing, like that's the team we catch first. The Giants just beat them.
Oh, they did lose that. I keep thinking that they won, but I keep getting them got screwed.
Yeah, they lost. But
Yeah.
regardless of such, when Packers need to do what they need to do. They need to handle their business. Kind of like how Ken's picking the Bears against Buffalo. I'm gonna take the Packers.
What?
What are you gonna say?
Hey, but Josh Allen cold.
I'm going with the Packers. We'll see how it goes.
I'm going Dolphins.
Where you going to office?
I like Tua.
We'll see.
Broncos and Rams.
Broncos.
Boy, bro, it's the
Yeah,
it's the,
I'm going Broncos too. That defense is serious.
Yeah.
That defense has been real all year.
Did Russell get hurt?
He had a concussion. He got cleared last week, but they still started the backup. I guess they want to give him another week.
Mhm.
He should be playing this weekend. So we shall see. But I'm going with Denver because of the defense.
If Russ plays, I got the Rams.
Damn. Forgot about a bit.
We are there. Yeah, I thought Seattle didn't really matter, but still want them to lose. Listen, I'm trying to catch up to a lot of different places, man. Buccaneers and Cardinals.
Not the Buccaneers, because I watched the second half of that game and
They look terrible.
Tom Brady 4 turnovers.
boy,
1 to 4 possessions straight. I'm almost sure it was like 4 in a row.
it felt like it.
That's some wild stuff, but
I'm going with Tampa Bay though.
Yeah, I'm going South Bay too.
Sorry, but the Cardinals are again another team that's fallen completely apart.
Yeah.
Injuries have decimated them. Even their GM had to step away for personal health reasons. Like everything in Arizona is just like not.
And they're getting sued by a former coach.
So
He's claiming that there was a mistaken identity. So like he was accused of groping someone. They were tripped to Mexico and they fired him. He's like, it wasn't me. And then they did like a side by side of like the coach, he's bald with like a beard, and they had a side by side with the GM who's bald with a beard and he just stepped away. So
Oh shit. Okay.
I don't know if that's true, but like that was what the article that I read they posited.
something to keep an eye
It's a
on.
possible correlation.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, I still got a. Oh shit! Every time I don't want to pick them because they've been bad too, bro. And I don't know. I'm gonna go Arizona. My gut tells me Arizona.
So was that 3 Tampa Bays and 1 Arizona?
Mm-hmm.
Last
There,
game.
huh?
2-2. Last game of the week, Chargers and Colts.
Chargers.
I ain't got nothing to say about the Colts no more.
Yeah.
No more. Save y'all picks. And let's keep it moving. I do want to take this moment here to say, all those in the FanDuel, y'all disappoint me.
Y'all ain't shit.
Disappoint me. I don't even know how many times I need to make a post.
We thought we came to an agreement.
Y'all knew what y'all signed up for at the beginning of the season.
3 niggas.
I understand that life happens. The World Cup was on Sunday. That's cool, but hey, you could have put the lineup in on Saturday. You ain't even got to wait till Sunday.
Nope.
FanDuel, we only got, 3 weeks of the season left?
Mm-hmm.
Please.
It's been pretty.
No.
This season, I was thinking in this.
No. I'm talking, no. They fell off after like week 10. Listen, get it together, y'all. Let's finish strong.
Get it together.
Get it together. All right. Next topic on the docket.
I picked.
Let's go ahead and do our NBA things then. 4 things. Tim, do you have your thing for the week?
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they still in the first though. It was the first place Pelicans. Hold on, let me just think
They
that
lost.
lost. They did lose. Jeez Louise, bro, because there's so much going on. But no, at the time I wanted to give the Pelicans a shout out because Zion was on a run.
Yeah, they 4th now.
Yeah. Zion was on a run though, a stretch of like some 30-point games or something like that, where he was just freaking balling. And it is
25 for like the last game.
yeah, and he had a chip on his shoulder. He was upset at the world. He upset at Phoenix. He upset anybody talking crazy about his team. Like Phoenix is looking good. I mean, we smacked them last night, but you know, it is what it is.
I mean, New Orleans looking good.
I mean, I like New Orleans.
Yeah, Phoenix.
You said
Oh, did I
Phoenix.
say? Oh yeah, I was. Okay, but no, I like the Pelicans and I like the team that they built. And I've always been a fan of Zion too.
Mhm.
So to see him actually healthy and being able to run up and down the court, hopefully for the continuation of the season, it's like, all right, we finally get to see a season's worth of this. Like, it's and him paired with the other young stars on the team. It's just they got a nice squad, bro. It's not hard to root against them unless you're in a division or rivals or shit. But I like it.
Speaking of the Suns, I do hope that we get 7 games of that again because
Neither.
those teams do not like each
Neither.
other.
Real life beef.
It's on site. And like Devin Booker, 58,
Woo! That was crazy.
Chris Paul and Jose Alvarado having a.
A friendly chat. Friendly debates.
Chris Paul just got beat with everybody. in the
Bro,
league. Like
because, bro, you
Pat
can't
Beverly was. That was
He
Pat
the
Beverly
worst,
needs to
bro.
blow the whistle for doing the too small celebration when they getting blown out by like 20.
and it ain't even like he bullied him. He just like scored. Like
Get rid of his ass, bro. He should have never been on the Lakers.
Oh,
Dog.
you
Fuck him.
was cool with him.
No,
Fuck
he
him.
wasn't.
No, I never was cool with this
Never
nigga.
was.
Fuck him.
That was your boy.
Fuck him.
From the beginning, he said, I do
Fuck
not
him.
like Pat Beverly.
He ain't
Get
been.
him the fuck out of
He
here.
ain't been doing
dog.
what he was supposed to do.
All he's all mouth. All he's talking
He's
that
been
bullshit.
trash this season.
Super trash,
Oh, really?
bro.
Like,
He been running around like he don't know what the fuck going on.
Like,
bro.
he was already not like a super, like, I'm going to fill the stat sheet up type of
Exactly.
player. And
But
he's even worse.
defensively, I at least like, okay, he could be a dog on defense. Not even that, bro. Like, he literally is a waste, bro.
He's just running around.
Fuck out of here,
He's
bro.
doing what Russ said. He tricking y'all. He fooling y'all. He just out here running around.
Hey, I've been bamboozled, nigga. doing all this shit. We watched you
That
what?
is right.
What last year? Wasn't the niggas
That's
celebrating
funny.
like they won the fucking NBA championship and shit? When they made it to the playoffs?
I did hear that if he gets traded and bought out, he's going back to Minnesota. So.
Yep.
Fuck him.
I mean,
Get him up out of there.
he had a good, season last year.
Man, fuck him.
What have you done for me lately?
Nothing.
What have you done for me
A
lately,
waste.
Eddie?
A waste of room, bro. Fuck him.
Mm.
Hey, add him. Send this to him. Fuck him. Shit.
Eric, what's on your docket?
You can actually ask yours first because I think.
Okay, so League Pass, again, as I mentioned before, if you bought the deluxe version of 2K, the Michael Jordan version, you got NBA League Pass with it, and then NBA League Pass itself dropped the price down to $100 for the season. So I was like, I'm betting a lot of people got League Pass this season.
And Black Friday, I think it was like half off.
Yep, it was $50.
Mm.
So, all that being said, I started thinking, like, who are my go-to League Pass teams? Like, if it's a night and the Bucks ain't playing, I'm like, I just want to turn some basketball on. Like, who do I turn on? So I wanted to ask y'all, like, who do y'all be like, oh, I'm about to tune in to see this? Because, like, Memphis is one of my teams because I love Ja. I do like watching Dallas because I don't
That's been
know.
mine lately.
I don't know if Dallas is going to have a good game or a bad game, but I know Luka's going to do something that's going to make me be like, wow. But I want to know, like, who are some of y'all League Pass teams outside of your own team?
It was Memphis before last week. I'm off them for a minute.
After they blew up the Bucks?
Yeah, I can't in good conscience enjoy it.
No, he said
Listen,
fuck him.
When I saw the players on the bench doing the wave with the
Yeah,
audience, I said, oh my God, we getting ran at.
I stopped watching at halftime. I'm like, I'm not going to subject myself to this. Other than I saw the clip of that the
The
next day.
player
I'm like,
said,
I was like, Lord have mercy.
Disrespectful.
Oh, man.
and I was like, I hope y'all soak this in.
Enjoy that.
yeah,
Okay,
They damn near told
And then
y'all
it
they
came
had
back.
2 words for you. This motherfucker.
came back and lost to the Thunder without Shea. Like,
How the NBA season be going.
that's why you don't get too high, you don't get too low.
Yeah. New Orleans also is on my League
Yeah,
Pass watch.
yeah, for sure.
Orlando.
Science of fucking
Orlando.
That's my one thing. Orlando is
They
fun.
hooping.
And they were one Paolo Banchero bad foul away from a seven game winning streak.
They're 6-4 for their last 10.
And like they run out lineups where it's like all 6'10" and above.
Oh, random ass 2K lineups.
Bo be out here.
Moving, dog. Moving. Lanky as fuck, bro. Across the court, dog. Like, damn. Why is he dribbling like this?
And why is it working?
Bro,
That's what I'll be like. I'm like, how are y'all not catching this man?
Like I said that rookie year Giannis looked like Bambi, like that dude looked like Bambi. Like it looked his limbs just be like all which away.
you got a duck and shit.
But it's graceful at the same time. It's like I don't get it.
And Paolo giving buckets.
Yes, I feel so vindicated. Like I said that when it looked like he was gonna be a third pick. I'm like, he just seemed like the best player. Like I get it, threes and defense and all like and shot blocking and Chad is a unicorn and blah blah blah. But it's just like Paolo can hoop. Like and he's a primary, not primary ball handler, but he's like a number one option, which Orlando desperately needed going into this season. So like he's giving them exactly what they need. Like, are they a good team? No, not yet. But
They got some
you can
pieces.
see like what they're building, and like they're gonna be scary once all those guys kind of reach maturity.
So a player just came to mind.
Into the
I
mic,
didn't think about. Player just came to mind that I ain't considered, but he kind of remind me a little bit of Michael Beasley.
He's what Michael
like
be,
what we
what you
wanted
thought,
him to
Mike.
be.
Yeah.
Like,
Beasley.
when I was just thinking about it, I was like, man, I was like, damn. I was like Beasley, he was nice. Like, damn, he kind of playing. Okay, yeah, this is kind of
like-
what we want him to be.
That's interesting.
I think Beasley was smaller than I thought he was, whereas Paolo is huge.
yeah.
Like that's a grown ass
Beasley
man.
was
He's
also,
90.
like,
Yeah, but I mean, like Beasley, he felt like he had to lose weight to play the 3 in the league. So like, I think that part of that was intentional. But like, Paolo is just like legit big as hell. Like he's listed at 16. He looks 7 feet. Like he looks in solid. Like dude has true trunk legs. Like it's just like everything. He's just a big ass kid. And he's 19 years old. It's like grown ass man. Like that was what watching them in college last year. Like him and like Duke played Gonzaga, and it was like Chet versus Paolo, and I'm like.
he was
Chet is like a twig, and Paolo's a grown ass man, and he was like bullying him then. And
I was so excited to watch the shit.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
I was
Right.
excited. I was ready.
One
I do
thing-
like
Lakers
watching the
next
Thunder.
year?
Like
Yeah,
that's another
that's
one of my
another
league
one.
pass team.
One thing with Orlando I want to throw out there that I know is with Paulo is that he's good at creating contact already with his body. Like a lot of young players, when you see them attack the hoop,
Try away from
they
contact.
trying away from contact, and he be like, "Nope, I'm about to go. I'm gonna go and get this. And give me that foul too." And he gonna be on the free throw line. Like that's a skill to see him pick up already. Where it's like you gonna be
Draw spells like a bit.
Yeah, like you gonna be pretty good. But yeah, do y'all have any league pass teams that y'all like, or other teams you like watching? Cleveland, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That whole, I really like that whole squad, honestly. Like, well, the starters for the most part, because I'm still a big fan of Jared Allen. Garland be hooping, bro. And him and Donovan got a nice little. They work real well together.
Donovan Mitchell is doing now what I feel like Eric thought he was going to do. I think with the last season or the one before that.
Whenever I thought he was gonna be.
But I was like, this is Donovan Mitchell has reaching like peak forms.
Also, early victory lap on that one. I was like, people talking like Donovan Mitchell ain't cold. Like when they were talking about trading him for him. Like, I like watching Indiana. My disappointing league pass team of the year is Toronto though. Like I thought I was gonna really enjoy watching them this year. Like they
seem like they just really grind out every win.
They don't seem like each other.
They're angry, mad passing. Shoot.
They just disjointed. Man, what is one of your favorite?
Yeah, I can get this shit off.
Yeah, he is.
I just the Mavs. Y'all know I love Luka, and then also the Pelicans. Pelicans has been fun as hell to watch, and you know I fuck with Brandon Ingram.
And he been out for a while, so I'm interested to see when he comes back how he integrates back in.
Zion is a fucking beast, bro.
That's
a house, nigga.
So that leads to this. I have like a slash. My question to y'all: we don't do our top fives no more, but like, who are y'all top 5 favorite players in the league now? Because I think that kind of also informs like the league pass things. I want to see Luka hoop. I want to see Ja hoop.
Okay, don't forget Brooklyn. Them cats done came back to life. Welcome back to the NBA.
Yeah, me neither.
Like if they're on national TV and it's the game on, like
I'll
watch
That's crazy.
it.
I really haven't been.
I'm not checking
like
for Brooklyn.
I know
Brooklyn, Philly, and Boston are all in that same boat. Where it's like I get it, they're talented, but like I have no desire to watch.
I'm not trying to watch them on league pass. But favorite players in the league right now? Who's on y'all list?
Ja,
Giannis,
Luka.
For sure.
Wait, can we do one at a time? Because I don't know if y'all doing a list together or what.
Oh, I was doing it together. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought we was just putting something else.
Who are your favorite players in the league right now?
Mine right now, Luka, Ja, Zion.
You can throw some Lakers on there. Too.
Yeah, of course AD, LeBron. I'm trying to think who else. Ingram. I don't know. Yeah.
Who's some of your favorites?
Cools.
You still a cool
Welcome back. Come on back. Come on back.
He's flirting hard as hell. He's trying to get back.
Talking about some California.
LeBron, do what you do. Get this tampering going.
That's what Trey Young said.
Trey Young, I think it was Donovan Mitchell. It was like, no, y'all
tampering?
Y'all know what we do.
Who were some of your favorite players?
Steph always. Like Steph is a show. Again, until last week, Ja. Shea. I like watching Shea. Like I said, Oklahoma City is one of my favorite watches. I'll tell you who I don't like watching. Clippers.
Welcome.
Zion. Booker when he's on a heater. Like I don't typically watch Phoenix, but if somebody's like, yeah, Booker got 15 points in this quarter and it's only 3 minutes in, like I'm turning over. Exactly. I'm surprised you ain't say LaMelo. I know you ain't.
Well, he's back now. That's what I'm saying. Now he's back.
He been cooking.
I know. He on my fantasy. I've been missing.
Yeah, my fantasy team too.
I think that's about it. I don't like watching East Conference teams.
Who are some of your favorite players right now?
In no particular order. I would say Giannis, Jokic still. Man's a magician.
So you saw what he did the other night?
Yep. I think I put a little note in there. It was like 30 points, 25 boards, and like 15 assists or some shit like that.
Or no, 40, 27, and
this 10. Man really like damn near can be MVP every year. Which is nuts, bro.
We're getting to the point where it's like
which is nuts.
He's getting into like real territory.
And
Like not really, but like where it's like his stat lines just don't make sense. Like you look at him like, what the fuck is this? Like
ain't no
what am I looking at right now? Like
he that dominant.
He did that today?
Crazy, bro.
No way.
They scheme against shit like this, no?
Yeah, he had 40, 27.
Come on, dog. What? When I seen that skip pass from like half court, I'm like, come on. This nigga.
That's when you just walk, you just throw
I'm
your
like, come
hands
on,
like,
man. I'm gone, bro.
He still be just don't even looking, bro. Like clean across the court.
What's
Easy
on your
money.
list?
Oh, I do like Booker. I agree with y'all with Booker.
Agree with Eric. Booker ain't on my list.
Ah, fuck.
Although when he fist bumped the baby, I was like, I do like that.
Zion, Garland, and also Jared Allen. Like I said, I don't know. Sometimes I'll be watching like the big man game too. Like
I mean, Jokic has been your favorite player for a while, so like, yes.
I don't know. It's pretty cool. Like mobile giants.
Feel it? For me, Giannis for sure. I'm a big Chris Middleton fan, so I need him to get into rhythm because you talk about somebody going on the heater. That's fun to watch. But Middleton is having one of them nights where the rim is just huge and everything is falling. Love watching him hoop.
I just dropped his ass on fantasy.
I could see why, but fantasy ain't real life.
I understand.
Also a big fan of Ja, as I mentioned, Luka. I'm becoming a fan of Anthony Simons in Portland.
Yeah.
I really like watching dude hoop. Like his game is very effortless. Like he just kind of flows, and I really like watching him hoop.
Speaking of effortless, Shaden Sharp, that dude just jumps.
Jumps out
Like
the
he
gym.
don't even jump, he floats. Like it just keep going up.
Probably my top guys. LaMelo for sure.
Indeed.
Zoe when he ain't hurt, but I
Oh,
don't know
man.
if Zoe gonna play basketball.
Oh,
It
that
sounded
sucks, yeah.
real scary for him right now.
That's trash, man.
Oh, he got a second contract.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did like watching Anthony Edwards a lot more last season, but the Timberwolves have just been joyless so far this season. So I hope they get that back.
But apparently they turned over the offense to him.
Yeah, now that Cat and Rudy was out.
Like he's the one running. He's the one running pick and roll over D'Angelo Russell, which needed to happen like 3 years ago.
I mean, D'Angelo Russell. Well, hey, never mind. I'm not going to disparage that, man. Yeah, what's your NBA thing for this week?
Spiritual.
Goddamn. AD again.
Oh yeah,
I said it, man. He only can go as far as AD is healthy. He's going to be out for about a month with
At
a
least.
foot injury, at least a month.
You're still missing Lonnie Walker too, right?
No. But again, man, like that hurts. Like now, LeBron had to drop 33. Last night? It's
Hey.
like, bro,
Got to.
but shit, nigga, he old as hell, bro. Look, when LeBron got to drop 30 plus for us to like even do anything, it's
against the
scary.
Wizards.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's scary, bro.
They got a good offense over there. I
Yeah.
thought.
Washington has been terrible.
No, yeah.
They
Washington
lost their
bad.
last 10, I think.
They was. I think they started 9-0 and lost the last 9, or
They
7-0
didn't start
and
no
lost.
9-0.
It was either 7-0 or something like that. Just seen the stat recently. So you can check it out yourself. But they started undefeated and then they blew up like 9 straight, some shit.
I don't know. But we shouldn't have been struggling like that. That's all I know. But yeah, AD, man, I mean, he been so dominant. I don't know what it is with his body, man. I don't know if he got too much weight now because he wanted to bang, but again, like he been injury prone like his entire career, even back in college as well. So I don't know. Prayers up to him, man. I hope he comes back stronger and better than ever. Like I hope. My thing I'm praying for the most with him is his mental.
Yeah.
Because if he don't come back mentally strong, even if his body hold up, but if he mentally gone because he gets injured so much, like that's my biggest fear right there. Like I just hope he comes back mentally strong as well.
Correction. 11-10.
I know. That's why I was like, no, they weren't because the last undefeated team was the Bucks.
That's a far difference,
That's a
bro.
super big. They
I
started
seen them
2-0.
zeros, though. I got you, boss. It could've-
No, I said
seen
the
that
first
shit.
7, bro. They won like the whole season.
Right, but even within their first 7, they were
That's why I corrected.
they were under
myself.
500. So like,
You know what?
Let's fuck up too.
For sure.
Yeah, no, like I think I said this to you guys in the group chat yesterday. Like, I'm trying to be more compassionate about like injuries and athletes because like so many times when people like Joe Ingles just said it recently, and that's what like kind of like made it click for me. But I know Jabari Parker talked about it when he came back from his ACL, and like every time somebody comes back from a devastating injury, like the hardest thing is like mentally, like it's grueling, like it's tough. Like people see, oh, you're an NBA player, you get paid to like work out and hoop and blah blah. It's like, yeah, but like also like my body is my livelihood, and it's
Mhm.
breaking. Like my body fails me. Like I can't do anything if my knee gives out,
Mhm.
and then I'm spending all this time just to get back, and that's not even like getting better. That's not
Yeah.
like maintaining where I'm at. That's just to get back to like I can run up and down the court and contribute on a basketball court. So like it's very tough for them mentally. Like Tyrell Terry was a recent second round pick of the Mavericks, just retired at age 20, I think 22, something like that. He's saying like he has so much anxiety from being from being a basketball player, like that everything that comes with that gave him so much anxiety that he's like, I'm done, like I'm mentally done, like I'm fried.
Mhm.
So it's like we got to stop treating these athletes like they're video game people. Like they're just like, oh, you a 78, so you get hurt and you come back, you a 78, everything's fine, you just pick up where you left off. It's like, no, like so much had to go into just being able to get back onto the court. So like give them a little bit of grace, give them a little bit of like harping on street clothes. Like that's why I probably Klay Thompson we were talking about earlier this year, or like AD where they're talking about like street clothes, or you done lost it because you got hurt or whatever. Like they take that so personally because like they had to live with that stuff. Like they go away, so you don't think about them for a while until they come back and make they come back and like, oh, why you don't look like you used to? It's like, well, I snapped my Achilles or I blew out my knee or whatever. It's like,
like I can only be the player I can be from this point going forward. Which, like you said, the body is their livelihood. Ken.
Let's talk about some wrestling. John Cena is returning December 30th to SmackDown to continue his streak of wrestling. Wrestling a match 20 years straight. God damn.
First of all, when he popped up on SmackDown, I said, "Wait, what?"
Random. I was like, "Wait, random?"
But I got so excited to see John Cena. Like, I think
I missed that era. I wish I was excited like people are.
But no, but it's not.
No.
It's not even like I didn't watch when he was just him by himself. Like I came in when he was fighting The Rock, so like I saw the last part of his reign at the top of the company. But I knew it in real time where it's like this dude John Cena is a wrestling legend. One day he's not going to be wrestling. As corny as he is, as irritating as he can be, as much as I wished he would have gone heel at some point.
Oh, you never went heel?
John Cena is somebody where it's just like he commands attention. Where it's just like, golly, like to see him, I was like, man, I miss you seeing you, John. When I heard the music, I was like, oh shoot, I'll be tuning in to SmackDown to see John Cena wrestle. Even though he looks kind of weird now that he lost so much weight.
He's a peacemaker.
For now.
No, it's gonna be fun, especially him teaming up with Kevin Owens. This whole storyline with KevinOwens and
it's actually been good.
I gotta watch Raw because I heard yesterday's episode of Raw was one of the best episodes in a long time. Like Bloodline out here acting like the NWO, just fucking up the whole locker room.
Everybody from jump, bro. As soon as it started, they whooping everybody out. I'm like, what the fuck going on?
Throughout the show.
Yeah, it was cracking, bro.
Right, so now they're getting kind of NWO-ish vibes. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn refusing to fight with each other and stuff like that every time they're in the ring. Just the general show that they put on there. So
I forgot. I haven't seen Sammy wrestle in so long. I kind of forgot his kind of style. He got a cartoon style. He was super cartoonish. He was like trying to sell everything over.
Oh no, he's a
last night. I was like, God damn, nigga, relax, nigga.
Sure. No,
just wrestle,
That's kind of funny.
I think arms flailing and shit. Like, bro, he pinning niggas. His arms flailing. Like, what the fuck going on?
Sami Zayn is always one of my favorite wrestlers. Like he can wrestle his ass off, bro. And the Blue Thunder Bomb is still one of the coldest finishes to never happen. He don't pin nobody with that bitch.
He pinned away yesterday.
Yeah, that's
oh shit! I missed it.
I was like, oh
no! I see. Now I really gotta.
I ain't never seen it without a pin. I thought it was normal.
No, he don't never pin nobody with that damn. That's why he
never beats somebody with. He always.
Oh, okay.
It always goes into a pin.
Yeah, wrestling's exciting, man. Wrestling's exciting.
What's the next pay-per-view? Royal Rumble.
When is that?
Speaking of which, we doing the pool.
Oh yeah, I thought it was January.
If I remember to do it, but yeah, early announcement. We doing the pool.
Come on, Cody.
Oh, he definitely got to come back. If he don't
my
come
boy
back,
got to come back, bro.
Someone gonna get booed like that one year. Who were they expecting?
He need to come back 32.
The last person that came out was Rey Mysterio.
Daniel Bryan.
People were pissed.
And that was the year that Roman won, so they were doubly pissed.
And The Rock came out to try to help, and he was sitting there, and he's like, "Oh shoot, I'm getting booed too." He put his arm down all quick, like, "Oh no, I haven't felt this since I was Rocky Maivia." Okay. Yeah, that should be fun. I'm definitely gonna tune in to the New Year's Eve
Yeah.
SmackDown.
AEW need to get it together. They've been poo.
Trying to think who come back for the Rumble. Like who we missing?
Well, we can talk about the Rumble when we get closer to the Rumble. But what you want to talk about next on the docket, Tim? It's your turn.
I gotta look at it.
World Cup.
Yeah, Argentina just won. Congratulations to Argentina. They won the 2022 FIFA World Cup 4-2 on penalties over France. It was a hell of a game. I ended up catching not the whole game, but I was able to kind of skip through and catch the game.
Shout out to Eric J. Because him texting made me turn it on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know much about soccer, but like even I was like, yo, this is a good ass game. And then like I see everybody afterwards like, this might be the greatest World Cup final
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah, bro.
I just wanted to watch it. Like I wanted to ask plenty of questions while I was watching, but I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna sit and watch it, then I'll understand everything later.
Like Mbappe and Messi put on
It just
a
put on the
performance
show
for
that needed to happen.
right. Like I said to y'all in the group chat, I'm like, this is like the NBA finals that we never got, like with Kobe and LeBron where it's like
Game 7.
two greats going at it. You know, the aging one and the up and coming one, and just putting on their best performances. They leaving everything out on the field. Like
That would have been
Mbappe
amazing.
had a fucking hat trick in the World Cup final
Youngest player to do so.
How old is he?
23.
24
today.
Oh,
Oh,
he just
okay.
turned 20.
Happy birthday.
Okay, we still in Sagittarius season, or have we moved on to Capricorn season?
I think it's a 20. This is Capricorn.
Okay. He is Sagittarius. I figured he would know.
Tomorrow's the solstice.
Oh,
So,
thank
A
God.
couple things for the World Cup, real quick. This is Argentina's third World Cup title and first since 1986. Messi is the only player, only player and the first player to score in the group stage, round of 16, quarterfinal, semifinal, and World Cup final in a single World Cup.
That's dope.
He's also the oldest to score multiple goals in the final World Cup final because he scored 2.
How old is he?
He had a brace. Shit, I don't know how
Our
old.
ages.
Oh, you all right? Oh, I
First,
thought he was older.
I didn't know he was that little.
I thought he was older than that.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
man.
soccer players.
No, most of them on my side.
He looks like he's shorter than you. He's like, I was like, that's a
Like
small
he a
man.
jockey.
Like, bro, they be wilding.
He's 35.
Like goalies are like 6 feet, 6'1", 6'2". Like
That one
He
goalie.
5'7".
Oh, so, well, yeah.
I thought he was about 5'5". I was like, man.
But Mbappe,
Mhm.
Kylian Mbappe scored a hat trick. Well, I ain't finished that out, but he scored a hat trick. We already shot him out for his birthday.
Mhm.
He's not only the youngest man in history to score 4 goals in the World Cup final, he's also the youngest to appear in 2 World Cup finals, score in 2 World Cup finals, and score 10 goals in World Cups. He's the reason why France won last time.
Okay.
So they count that penalty kick as a goal?
Yes,
Oh,
because he still scored.
Yeah.
Like every goal counts.
The stress that the goalie has, yo.
Yes,
I
bro.
couldn't imagine that, bro.
The
World
country.
Cup?
The country.
Are you serious, dog? It's
You
me and you.
Yeah,
Like my slight
It's
is
bad,
over. Like,
bro.
yeah, damn.
People
Bro,
who
that's-
play
That's nuts, bro.
goalie in soccer and hockey,
Not help, bro.
they have to have some
Jesus Christ.
sort of hate for themselves.
Yes.
Ain't no
Like,
way.
you kind of
sure.
have to. I feel like to play that, because otherwise, like, I don't know how you put yourself in that position
Man.
to be like, I'm about to. It's me here.
Yeah.
It's me.
No, they did that to me at Dominican. They put me in the goal. Went to a soccer practice. They put me in the goal. They're like, all right, go ahead and stop these. I'm like, all right, I'm quick. I can do it. Them motherfuckers coming in at 90 miles an hour and shit.
Light them
Not
ass
one.
up.
Like 3, 4, 5 of them. Like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, nope. All right, now we're going to go a 5-mile run to warm up. I quit.
Oh, well, oh, man.
I walked off the field. I'm nuts. I thought I could do this for fun. It looked cool. No,
The first time Tim didn't want to run.
You don't like running.
I don't like distance.
Yeah,
Not
you don't
distance
like
running.
distance.
No, soccer, they be running.
They warm up running miles. Huh?
So I said yes, because the position I played. So yeah, some self-hate is baked into being a goalie. I don't.
No.
Like I slightly rooted for France just because they actually had black people.
They
on
had
their
a
team.
lot of brothers on that team.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Like when you said like you were rooting for Morocco, I'm like, France might have more Africans.
I didn't even see. I was like, oh,
And they all cold too.
but like I only had a slight rooting interest. Like it didn't change my day one way or the other that France lost. Like I can't imagine watching that game and having a rooting interest. Like if that was the U.S. in that game, like I don't know how I'll be able to like.
And I'm not even that big of a U.S. soccer
Yeah,
fan.
I'm not
still,
either, but
it's
it's still
like-
like like
USA.
I at least have a rooting interest
That's what I'm
in it
saying, like-
at that point where.
USA, pull a mega hat out.
Oh no!
Like, damn, I'm a real American, goddammit.
Did y'all see the Supreme Dream Skate before they did the Hood Olympics? They did the Suburban Olympics. Oh, I'm gonna remind me when we get off the air to show y'all that because they had one where it was outfit and someone came on with like a vest, a jean denim vest. He's like, I don't know about this pic. When he turned around, the back had the flag and like the eagle wing.
Hell no.
Oh, it's so racist. But no, to see how Argentina is responding to them winning the World
The
Cup.
whole country came out.
The fact that it was like the expressways had people on it, the streets had people.
He was jumping on the
like,
bus.
That's a celebration, boy.
That's why they had to like chopper out the team from the bus because they were getting mobbed and couldn't finish the parade.
Just that screenshot. Not screenshot. The
video.
sky shot that they showed after they won. I'm like, bro, they're hanging off the buildings out there, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Now you know what's crazy? The year that Spain won the World Cup, which I think was 2012, somewhere around in there.
It would have been 2010 or 2014.
Then 2010, Hayes was actually over there in Spain.
Oh, was she?
So like, if you ever want to, because she was there when they won the World Cup. If you want to
That
talk,
gotta be crazy.
she was like, because her and some friends were there, and they were like, "Yo, I ain't never seen nothing like this before. Like Spain's going crazy right now.
Soccer, man. Like I said, soccer is crazy, dude.
Soccer is
Like,
big. Soccer is big."
Mm.
Eric, what's next?
I guess we already talked about Anthony Davis. We don't need to,
harp on that.
but I will mention it. Like he is out at least a month. Some people are hinting at it being worse than what they seem to be letting on.
I think that's why they said at least a month at this
Yeah.
point. But the wording has been interesting.
And they snuck it in like during the World Cup final, where it's like,
Ain't wrong. Ain't wrong.
Hey, celebrate! Hey, he hurt. Hey,
They're not gonna see this till tomorrow.
right, just slide it in there with nobody looking. But Golden State, like I mentioned before, Golden State Steph Curry is expected to miss a few weeks with the left shoulder injury. He doesn't need surgery, which is considered a win, but he does have to have it. And then Maxi Kleber is out indefinitely after tearing his right hamstring Tuesday's practice.
That's crazy. A hamstring tear sounds so painful.
Ooh.
I remember when Chris Middleton tore his, and it was just from slipping on a wet.
What spot?
That man needs some better grip on his shoes because he slipped on a wet spot and
Against when he messed
sprained
his
his
knee up against
MCL.
Chicago.
Yeah.
And he said after he messed his hamstring up on that, he said he was like super paranoid whenever the court's wet. He's like the first person to give a ball boy girl like get this up. I thought about him during that crossover game where it was all that perspiration. I was like, they need to. This ain't gonna last too much longer. NBA players don't play about that slick floor. Okay, how do you say the billionaire's name who just
Matt
bought?
Ishbia.
Bia.
Yeah.
Matt Ishbia is purchasing the Phoenix Suns and the Mercury for $4 billion. Robert Sarver has agreed in principle to sell. Ishbia was a national champion on the Michigan State basketball team back in 2000 as a walk-on. I believe he is it mortgage? The mortgage broker now right now. So
I've been trying to figure out. So like, his company is the jersey patch sponsor for Pistons.
that's
It
gonna
says
change.
UWL. I'm like, I've been trying to figure out for the longest. Like, what the fuck is UWL? Like, I know it's not my UWL.
I
but
think it's UWM Milwaukee every time I see it.
it's like United Wealth Management. No, it's not. Something mortgage. Either way, I don't know.
$4 billion.
So they do at least have a boss coming, like an owner coming in that likes sports, like basketball. It seems to be like
He bringing his
committed.
brother into.
Yeah, he's actually like his company is like the #1 competitor with Dan Gilbert's Quicken Loans,
Oh.
they're- and they both went to Michigan State, so like they have like a huge rivalry between the two of them, like professional rivalry.
Be on Dan Gilbert ass.
Yeah,
They still want you to sell the team, Dan.
I just got mine. Scraping the keys.
Knocking on his door and shit. Like, oh fuck, they
Like,
here.
I can't get away from this motherfucker.
just to think about how much NBA teams are worth. As mentioned, he bought the Suns and the Mercury here for $4 billion. We know that most of that purchase was for the Suns itself. WNBA teams, we don't actually know how much they tend to sell for, but from the research I was able to gather, teams most recently have sold for around 50 million-ish, 50 to 75 million at the most.
I was expecting it.
Right. And earlier than that, it was like 5-10 million or so to be able to get in. So thinking about the fact that he spent $4 million to get these two teams. When Joe Tsai bought the Brooklyn Nets back in 2019, that was a record then. Now it's for $2.35 billion.
I think Ballmer bought the Clippers for $2 billion.
2.2. Oh no, 2 on the dot back in 2014, and then Tillman Fertitta. He purchased the Rockets for $2.2 billion in 2017. So the price of business is going up.
Jesus.
Again.
Bill.
Now it's 4.
Double jump.
Hey, man,
Y'all double the price.
All right, we just gotta get this podcast thing popping.
Inflation.
Yeah. What's next?
Talk about Justin Fields.
What? Sorry.
Why this nigga with 95 yards on the ground versus the Eagles Sunday. Now, Justin Fields becomes the first quarterback in NFL history with 1,000 rushing yards and 8 rushing touchdowns in a single season. Shout out to my boy, man. I'm definitely excited. Congratulations. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep balling out. Stay healthy, man. And we're excited. We're gonna build this team around you. We're gonna get going for the number 1 spot, getting this draft pick, and
What you gonna get? A receiver or
y'all ain't gonna beat out
first?
Houston.
Huh?
Y'all ain't gonna beat out
I
Houston
know.
for number 1. Y'all might be 2 though.
Love you out here.
Now, I think.
Yeah, we number 2. Yeah, we get the 2 pick, the second
So
pick.
what you grabbing? You grabbing defense, offense?
I want to say 3 currently is Denver goes to Seattle. So
I see what the board is. I don't know.
Yeah, I hadn't even looked. Yeah, I have no clue.
All I know
It all
about this
depends.
upcoming
I would rather
draft
go defense.
is
Though.
that it's a good tight end draft. That's all I know about upcoming NFL
That's what we
draft.
need.
I think Bryce Young gets the pick.
And then you also have Ohio State quarterback
They don't need no quarterback though.
Stroud, CJ Stroud.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, receiver, defense. Get a good
Lineman.
back. Yeah,
I
line.
think
We need
there's-
all
I
linemen.
think there's a couple old linemen.
And Wisconsin got a few of them.
Who is Marquette going to go to over?
I can't wait to see Wisconsin's team now that we got a mobile 4-star quarterback.
Mhm.
I don't remember the last time I seen 4-star and quarterback tied to Wisconsin.
Oh, Mertz was the fourth.
Who?
Mertz.
Who? We don't
Hey.
talk about him.
Hey, he was good coming in. Like
I thought
I don't
he
even know
was
who that is.
3.5 star with athletic next to his name and the QB logo. I don't know who.
You know
He
what
was
it
supposed
is.
to be the truth, bro. No.
I don't know who the quarterback was.
Point now,
after-
like, it don't matter what the stars are when you come in.
It's like the
Like,
same dude. This new team might be the same thing.
What year did Russ leave?
Russ came his senior year. Oh,
That's the last time I know a quarterback from Wisconsin.
that's the last time we had a good one. We have not had a good quarterback since Russ. That's been their downfall. They had a good running backs. They've had good defenses. And their quarterback shows up and plays like LePoof.
Let me get it together. They got a new coach now. Let me get it together.
We got 3 topics left on our rundown. Tim, which one do you want to knock out?
Which one do you want from me?
Tyrese was really going through something when he made that video.
He wrote us.
That's part of
He
why
was going through
like,
it, bro.
he was struggling. When you ask the world, what more do you want from me?
You know,
so
people-
many different tweets.
Don't go in the comments, please, sir. He gonna be ready to jump out of wood.
He needed them dollars, bro. He was hurt.
God, that's a big. What more do you want from me?
Still to this day, he get clowned. Dog.
As Devon, to this day.
To the day. Carlos Correa has signed a 13-year, $350 million contract with the Giants.
A long time.
Come on.
Now the issue here is he just had a red flag he had a medical red flag pop up. But
What's that?
they didn't say. They didn't really, because this is, I think, today.
Some with his physical is it ain't
It
early
ain't,
right.
it ain't
They don't mean he was juicing or nothing, right?
No, something
Okay.
more so like he actually, because he's 28. So that's part of
Okay.
his issue. So a lot of people have an issue with him
28, 30.
at 13 years.
What the
Yeah, exactly.
I know he's 28. That's
So he's gonna
nuts.
be 41 when that contract.
That's
Yeah,
comes.
and that's, so a lot of
Crazy,
people
dog.
like, why y'all giving
To
him
a
13 years?
28-year-old.
No,
Yeah, Marcus.
and Carlos is cold, but
I mean, to be fair, like it seems like all these like like I say, last little balloon payment at the end. So like you're paying for the first couple years, and then it's like, okay, we can just take a loss on these last couple years.
Take the loss of 30
I mean, basically, it's like either you pay them $300 million over 5 years, or you can stretch it out over 13. So it really comes out better. It's like if you look at it as a full
it comes out
investment,
to like 27 million a year.
right? As opposed to doubling that and having it a short amount of time. Like, yeah, you get them off your books quicker, but you pay more annually. So
it's just like
the cost of doing
it's
business.
like when you get on DoorDash, you can
lot
do
of
the
money.
monthly fee, or you can do the one-time year payment. Audible got a good deal for that too. If you listen to Audible, you do the yearly. That's not important. Eric,
Dame Lillard passed Clyde Drexler as the all-time leading scorer in Blazers history. 18,000 points.
Shout out to
18,000 points.
shout out to Dame. So Ken posted this in our Facebook group. And Dame was saying like he feels like he's the second best shooter of all time. How do y'all- Period.
I think I agree with his argument. I don't necessarily know if I agree with
Him being number 2.
him being number 2. Like I think that it's clearly Steph is number 1, and then like you say about like best players, like there's a tier. There are tiers there. Like Steph is all alone at the number 1 tier, but I think on that second tier, Dame is definitely on there. Like I don't know how you rate him versus Clay versus Ray Allen versus Reggie Miller versus Dirk, like versus KD or whoever. But like I think that he's definitely like one of the greatest shooters of all time, and I don't think that he gets enough credit for that because he happens to be playing at the same time as Steph Curry.
And I think part of that too is because when people think of Dame, they don't necessarily equate Dame solely with like 3-point shooting. Like they think of Dame, I think more so as just like an overall bucket getter.
Yeah, he get buckets.
But he does, but like he is also like lethal.
He's a
behind
very
the
high
three-point line.
volume, very accurate 3-point shooter. Like if Steph Curry didn't exist, like Dame would definitely get his flowers more so than he does now for the shooting
I
that
feel
he
like that's
does.
accurate.
But also, I think that Steph doing what he did allowed Dame to play this way. So
Dame is a clear 37% shooter from 3.
Steph,
And he
43.
averages 8 a game.
Yeah.
And this particular season, he's throwing up 11 threes a game.
I
He's
have
shooting
not watched any
40%.
Portland games.
Holy shit!
Watch Portland, because
I hadn't watched none of them
Anthony
games.
Simons is my dude. Like,
Okay.
but
I'm definitely gonna start watching. I ain't watched no Portland games.
watching Portland when you do text.
40%
Okay.
and 11 threes a game.
Yes,
Dang.
yes.
I know.
I think- And like I know I just said I don't know where I would rank it, but I do think that never mind, I ain't gonna go there because y'all gonna try to Jason Tatum me off with Clay Thompson.
Hey,
Okay, I am gonna go there. I think that Dame is a better shooter than Clay. Like I think Clay gets it's a pretty ass shot and he gets hot and then it just looks like, oh my god, Clay's on the heater, but like consistency wise, like I think, and difficulty, like
To be fair, I've never. Okay, I'm saying this out loud for the first time to y'all.
oh boy.
I've always felt like Steph, yes, for sure, but I feel like who gets lost in translation often is Kyle Korver. And I feel like he was literally one of the best pure shooters in the
He
game
was.
too. Like I would give him top 3 or 4. I damn near wanted to say 2 for a minute.
and like I agree, but I think it's different when it's like you're a designated shooter like Kyle Korver, JJ Redick, like those type of people. Like yeah, like that's your
JJ.
only job is to come in and shoot threes. Whereas like Dame has to self-create, Steph has to self-create. Like the level of difficulty on their 3-pointers like gives them a couple extra points in my book. Like
Kyle.
not even necessarily style point. It's just like it's more difficult.
I mean,
like
we
it's like
talking about just shooting,
but-
but like it don't matter if you shooting it from 30, 40, 50. I mean, you give them style points because they're shooting it from
No,
further
no,
or in
like,
different
what I'm
angles,
saying is like
trajectories.
if Steph and Dame got the same level of like open looks that Kyle Korver or JJ Redick got, because like they're not having the entire defense like geared towards stopping them.
Eventually, Korver
Okay, but they did-
started scheming against Korver.
One thing about being the shooter is that when other teams know that that's all you do, they try to take it away from you. So like the defense against them wasn't necessarily lax.
I'm not saying it was lax. I'm saying like look at how Steph
No,
Curry
I
like
get
moves
your
around the
point,
court.
yeah.
Right. Like, and I'm not arguing with you guys. I'm saying like if you look at the way that defense is, their whole game plan is stop Steph Curry from shooting threes, and he still gets all his threes off. Like it's like Kyle Korver is like,
Unless
yeah,
he's
you
playing
got
the Bucks.
yeah, you got to pay attention to Kyle Korver, and like that attention opens up LeBron James to do what he does. So like you have to have Korver on the court and he helps in that way. But it's not like if LeBron is still having like the defense geared towards him.
I don't even think of it was Cleveland Corver. I think of Atlanta Corver.
I'm just using that as an example of
Well,
like
you know,
his
he
role.
was different.
His role.
He was different in Atlanta. He was pulling up from half court, backing them up.
No, he had a game against the Bucks where he scored. He hit like 4.
He was just running,
I was like,
catching them and just going.
I'm like, stop him!
Corver was he was always one of my favorite shooters.
No,
of all
Corver
time.
definitely deserves some respect.
He was sniper
And
extraordinaire.
again, when you're talking about shooters versus scorers,
Right.
like it's a different, because it's like, for me, it's harder to equate what Eric was trying to explain when it comes to Dame shots versus someone like Kyle Korver, because if we're talking about 3-point shooting alone, it's like, okay, like Korver name is a little bit higher, but it's like when you think of like the whole totality of the scoring profile, and part of why Dame is so hard to defend from the three, because you know he can get it anywhere. Like it's, I don't know. I never really thought about Dame's place. Like, I think he's probably, I can't put him above Clay. I think Clay's like a career, he's plus 40, I know, for career shooting threes. And it's just like, but he has more of that Korver role when you think about it offensively. So it's interesting thinking, like, that's, I'll have to think about that and come back to it. I can't do it on the spot, but.
Mr. Was it 3 dribbles?
Yeah, he don't need many. Just get him the ball.
Just catch that motherfucker and let it go.
Because I guess if you're talking about shooters in that vein, where it's like you're more so. I think Clay's probably the cream of the crop when it comes to those guys. Because I would take Clay over Kyle Korver
And I was also still thinking about Ray.
and JJ.
I was like,
See,
Ray was just
And one
Ray
thing,
was different.
and one
bro.
thing with Ray too is generations, right?
Mhm.
So it's like the 3-point shot wasn't as prominent as it is in now today's game, and like we watched him continue to elevate, and like he knew he was able to get that shot off, and that became a skill that kept him in the league as a vet.
And think about like George Karl didn't really
Didn't want-
embrace
yeah, he
him
didn't
being a
want him.
Go
3-point
dunk on
shooter.
somebody, Ray.
And
I'd
he
rather
could do that.
He could do it.
Mhm.
He was doing it.
So it's like with generations too, it's kind of like, do you give Ray a little bit extra boost because you think about when he did it and what the game was like
Ray
during that
today?
time?
Like top to
Scary.
41.5% career 3-point shooter.
That's
That's
gross, bro.
7 down year, you get 38%.
That's crazy.
What?
Yeah, I'm
That's-
having a terrible shooting year. I'm only in the high 30s now.
Mm.
What's his best season? Do you still have it up?
I'll go
Was he
basketball
45?
reference. That was one.
I'm just curious.
I feel like somebody shot 45% from 3 one year.
A lot of people have, but I think Steph has hit that. 3-point percentage. So point in order since his rookie year in 2011-2012. Clay has been 41, 40, 42, rounding up 44, 43, 41, 44, 40, and then since he's been back 38.
oh wow, so injury took away
The
40s.
Mhm.
Took the lift.
a little bit. Probably, yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Okay.
But his attempts went up because he was like his highest 3-point attempt seasons have been the last 2 years at 9
Because his game
and
has
almost
changed
10 this year. Before his highest was 8.3.
now. Injuries, man.
He to be able to create his own thing. Like he
Right.
had his own. Clay one of the most.
You just had 3 dribbles, like that ain't
Yeah,
getting your own
that's
shot.
crazy.
I mean, but at the same time, he could put it on the floor and still go ahead and try to find his own shot too. Like, it wasn't like he needed to. Be
I
that
think
guy.
he's more of like a super forward.
That's super cool.
Like
I can
that's
see
that's
that.
the vein of shooter.
I can
that I
see
think
that.
he's different than a Steph and a Dame,
Mhm.
and where it's like I'm gonna go get my shot.
Kyrie, I think, is also in that.
Yeah, but I don't think Kyrie with threes as much. I think it's Kyrie
Yeah.
more than him.
But-
Mid,
But like,
yeah, middle.
Maybe.
oh, come on, Marquette.
They gonna have a good year.
Last thing on the docket for us, Mr. Drew Brees got him a college gig. He is the interim associate or assistant coach at Purdue.
Dude,
Congratulations, my good side.
Congrats, Drew. All right, y'all.
College bowl coaching is so weird. Like, it'll be like the people leave and go take another job, and then some of them stay at their old school and coach them for the ball game. Some of them leave and
same
coach
with the
the Duke.
players.
That transfer portal is popping now.
Boy, it's shaking. I forgot what I was seeing an article earlier. Some coach was like, "My kid had two $5 million transfer offer. He's not even in the transfer portal. They're trying to put him in there." I'm like, oof. Yikes, bro. So yeah, it's shaking.
I get it, it's different, but like I also think that it's for the better. Like, if coaches can move around freely, like I think the players have the same ability to do so.
All right, y'all. We're going to get up out of here. Before we do, though, again, just want to say we wish y'all a Merry Christmas if you're celebrating that this weekend.
Feliz Navidad.
Oh, damn,
What's
we can
up?
do it fast for Thanksgiving or
No, we didn't.
It's a new year. Here's some.
We can do a draft to end the year next year.
Yeah.
The one I did think about for this episode would have been making the lineup for the Christmas Day.
Oh,
I love
No,
that.
I got one. Me and Sam was just talking about the other day.
It would be a draft though, so
Oh no, mine would just be a top five. But WWE icons, like your icon, like who's your
Okay, so
top
yeah.
5 icon? Not necessarily wrestlers or promo,
okay.
like who icon status. 'Cause we was arguing about Undertakers and Ric Flairs and The Rock and stuff.
Why was the Undertaker in a picture with
Yeah.
The most random
Dr.
question.
J, Lisa Leslie,
Ludacris,
and
Kevin Hart.
I was like, they got a new Hulu joint about to drop, bro. I don't know. I can't see why
Or-
all of them would be
Or
the
they
same
doing
one.
with Fast and the Furious or some shit
It
like
was at
that.
Kevin Hart's studio.
They know everybody in that
I
shit.
seen some heartbeats.
But Undertaker was in Undertaker gear.
right.
That's what made it even more rubber. Like, this nigga wrestling gear, bro.
I thought you left that in the ring.
Exactly. Like, what the fuck? That nigga
You
wrestling
left
gear.
the hat in the coat and you walked away. Huh?
Now, you know you came back and got that motherfucker.
He stuck back when it was dark. Like, let me just
Go ahead,
Actually,
take that.
I'm sorry. One last WWE thing. Sam randomly threw it on TV. I can't remember what it's called, but AJ from Hit Row, the bigger guy, he's going around getting memorabilia from legends.
Oh, yeah,
So
I saw that.
he was
like
doing
the
an
treasure
Undertaker.
hunt,
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Like finding some of his old mask and wardrobe and outfits and stuff like
The
that.
episode I had Kane on it, so I was not interested in like.
He was on
That
episode
was
with Undertaker.
Yeah, that was the Undertaker one.
Yeah, I'm like,
I saw the
I can do it.
I saw the Mick Foley episode. I was like, this is interesting, but I was like, I don't have an interest in watching more of these. Like, this is
Yeah, he actually hit him with something. Kane said something to him. He was like, "Oh, so like all politicians, y'all really don't do nothing anyways," or some shit like that. He was like, "Ha ha, all right, bro, leave now."
well.
yeah, fuck Kane.
Yeah, damn.
But no, we're gonna get out of here, y'all. Again, happy
Mhm.
holidays, Merry Christmas.
Happy
Be safe,
holidays.
be safe.
Absolutely.
And I would encourage you all just to be kind.
Mhm.
Holidays can be hard for a lot of people for a lot of different reasons.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of fake joy out here. People just trying to make it through. So as a reminder, just be kind, treat people well, and
Mhm.
take care of yourselves.
And COVID is on the rise, so wear your mask.
And flu
Wash
is
your
out
hands.
here, and RSV is out here.
Mhm.
And I swear, whatever virus that I had that knocked me out for 2 weeks, I think that those 3 viruses had an orgy or something. Either
Real
that-
talk. When I was
either
sick,
that-
I was like, bro, I don't understand how I don't have COVID.
It's like it was either them
Like-
diseases got together
That shit
and
felt like
made it,
COVID, bro.
or you know how they keep opening these tombs up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, all the curses and
I
shit.
swear.
Y'all opening something up because these diseases ain't the same no more.
Them 3 days, I literally couldn't get out of bed, bro. I was like, no, what is this, bro? I literally took 5 COVID tests. Literally, all of them came back negative.
As soon as
I was like, bro,
couldn't
something ain't
smell-
right, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro.
For real, because as soon as I couldn't smell and taste, when I realized I couldn't smell, I was like,
They
wait
hit me with a
second.
cocktail or
They
something.
changed the
goddamn it.
COVID test. They lying to somebody.
Hey, man.
Did y'all do tests like?
I did
I did
at
both. I did
then
at home and with
I
it.
went to the doctor,
Yeah.
So we did the same thing for Malik too.
and then the doctor, all my tests, they're like, negative for flu, you're negative for COVID, you're negative
Exactly.
for RSV. They're
You
like,
ain't got bronchitis or nothing. You just sick.
Yeah. Talking about regular.
What?
It's a mutated flu, man. Y'all niggas tripping, bro.
Stop opening them tombs up.
Exactly, man. Y'all finna kill us out here, this motherfucker.
But if y'all want to follow me on social media, you can catch me
Wait a minute.
on Twitter, Instagram, these PSN streets, on these 2K courts,
I locked on.
on Locked On Bucks. I'll be on there tonight. And Apple Music at Camille Monet, CAMILLEMONAE. Almost did it.
I say, do it
Cadence is
for one time.
there.
For the one time.
It was. It almost came
Do
out.
it for the one time.
Yeah.
Muscle
like-
memory.
That's how y'all scheduled the live on Bucks appearance live on
And
the air.
yeah, live on the air. I had
Like, hey,
popped in-
Camille, text me if you want to do Lock on Bucks.
I had popped into YouTube because they do it live now, and I was like, "Oh, what's up, y'all?" He's like, "You want to do a show?" People in the comments like, "What if she says no?"
Did you feel pressure?
No, I figured I would do it tonight based on their schedule this week, but neither here nor there.
Where am I on Twitter? Mark Burns.
That's all you get.
That is like
Everyday _ gentleman on Instagram, KR216. I stream on Twitter and Snapchat.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. Real quick, shout out to TZ Talks and them, man, for y'all ugly sweater party. It was fun. I had a good time. You know, I had my little table in the back and shit. I was chilling and shit, ready to do shit, you know. But no, it was a good time. It was a good time. They was hospitable, and you know, I appreciate it.
Be safe, y'all. Take care. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Feliz
Happy
Navidad.
Kwanzaa. We out.